Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Honest Pod with me, Ashley McAllister, and him, Matthew Alley, and
Do the whole episode on your own. I was thinking about this the other day because I was like, "Oh, can we call in sick?" Because, would you just do we ever talk about like would you just sit there and do like a podcast on your own if
you weren't,
if we weren't able to do one?
if you lost your voice or something,
Yeah.
or you got hit by a bus.
Okay. Well.
I don't think I would. I need time to mourn, I think.
I'm not dead.
Yet.
I just said. I mean, we'll just mention it now because you said, and we should. So this episode is pre-recorded.
This is episode 67, guys.
Episode 67.
With...
May I speak for myself? Is that okay?
Yeah, what's your name?
Matthew Alley.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, with him, Matthew Alley, and me,
Ashley McAllister.
Aye, it's me, so it is. And yes, this is a pre-recorded episode. It's the same day if you listen to last week's. Same day, we're still at Jordan's still cooking, and we've just finished talking about, I can't even remember what we talked about last. Oh, Aaron Schock and Joe Marler.
Yeah.
And
we just discovered, which I meant to mention last episode, but today is International Women's Day, so the date would be the 8th of March.
What a great day.
It is a great... I'm surprised you think so, just because you hate women so much.
I don't know why this opinion that I hate women so much.
If you listen to one of our last episodes of last season's podcast, Ashley...
Let's not get into this.
Okay.
Because I think there's a very different thing than saying you don't agree. It doesn't mean you hate women. Like, it's sort of... The world...
Sorry, you hate women's rights.
I don't hate women's rights.
So I'll rephrase my statement.
I think everyone deserves equal rights. At all levels. I think I was listening to Joe Rogan, and he was talking about it's like the world is becoming so polarized. It's almost like you can't have an opinion in the middle anymore, or you can't say anything that is that somebody on the other side of the field doesn't. If they don't agree with one thing you say, you're automatically a Nazi, or you're automatically a woman hater.
Well, that's my problem with like politics, I think, actually, and fundamentally.
But it's becoming so divided, really, since I'm not going to say it's his fault, but since Trump's become president and Brexit here, they both happened at the same time, and it's polarized people to either full left or full right. You can't sit in the middle, and that's why I don't agree with certain things, and it's more terminologies and what they mean I don't agree with, not what they actually stand for. And that doesn't mean I'm a woman here. I love my mum.
That's because you have to.
The best. I don't have to. The best woman I.
She's the only woman you know, bitch.
I know many women.
Like the one from work last week.
There's the woman that cleans the house. I don't know her name.
But she gets a decent wage. I'll pay her well enough.
I know she gets overpaid if you ask me.
Oh my god.
There's a woman that works in the shop. I don't know her name. I think that's about it. Fact, most of my jobs I've always worked with women. My bosses, I'd say 99% of my bosses have always been women.
And that's what you've never liked any of your bosses. You've always complained about them.
Don't ever complain.
She's off work again for 9 months. Can you believe it?
Another baby, really, as if the world needs another baby.
Can
I just say, in defense of me liking women, I think all the best singers are women.
But that's true, though. Everyone knows that. That's a known fact.
Well, if I hate a woman, I wouldn't think that. I'd purposely just say, actually, men are best singers.
Well, who's your favourite female singer?
Of all time?
Sheryl Crow, I'd say.
Sheryl Crow.
I
mean, She's a good singer.
I actually don't know a single song that she says.
She's too white for
I
you.
sing it. Yeah, I was gonna think it was
she's
like
too white.
I was like, what would she even sing? What does she sing?
Sheryl Crow.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the pre. I think she sings the song "Crush," doesn't she? It's just a little crush.
Is that her?
I think so.
That sounds too modern.
Do you know what? I can't. I bet you that's not
no
her.
idea.
Sheryl Crow. Do you know what? I think I had her greatest hits album. I think my sister had it.
I think it's mad. Like, obviously, I grew up in London and stuff, but the music that I listen to is so different. Considering, right, I will say this, that the majority of people I hang out with or around me are white, right? Because of rugby, it seems to be, or like, I don't know, gays, whatever.
Yeah.
And then if I speak to, like, John Gordon and stuff, and we listen to such different music, but we still like Crush? No. All I Want to Do is a song of hers.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet Child of Mine.
She did a cover of that. That's not hers.
Strong Enough? What's that?
Strong Enough. That's a Cher song.
For yesterday, nothing that didn't happen.
So All I Want to Do.
What is that?
All I want to do is have some fun. She didn't sing Crush.
Crush. A little. Who sings that?
I don't know.
Are you sure it's Crush?
The song's called Crush. Oh, Jennifer Page.
No idea who that is.
Anyway. Sheryl Crow. My favourite female singer. Now, we're going back here. Let's think.
The Pogues.
The Pogues are all male.
What's the other Irish women group?
The Corrs.
The Corrs.
The Corrs are good. Underrated, if you ask me. There's Bewitched.
No, okay. Actually, pick your number one. If you had to just listen to one female artist for the rest of your life, who would it be?
I mean, I love Beyonce. I might choose her. I love Lady Gaga's voice. I think she's really good. But I also think...
I don't love Lady Gaga's
Lady
voice.
Gaga's got a great voice.
No, she has got a good voice. Not a great voice.
She's a great voice.
She's got a good voice.
She's really good.
She's got... Exactly, really good.
Really
not great. But she came out with the song recently that obviously the gays are all like...
Oh, I can't... I don't like it.
I've not even listened to it yet.
No, I don't like it. It might grow on me. It might be a grower.
Sometimes that does happen.
Sometimes the best things are growers.
Was that a sex joke?
No, songs.
Because Beyonce's album 4...
Keep your mind out of the gutter, please.
There's an album called 4 by Beyonce, and I didn't like it when it first came out. And then I listened to it for a while, and I was like, I fucking love this album.
What's on that?
Baby, it's you.
Oh, I love that song.
You're the one I love.
Love that song.
Oh shit, I don't know.
To the left.
No. Oh, come on. There's not so many good songs, I would say this. She only released like 5 songs from it.
Baby, it's... Love on Top is probably one of my favourite Beyonce songs.
That's a great song. Great song. Yeah, that's number 4 on this one. Oh, there it is. Love on Top. Countdown. Did you know Countdown?
Yeah. 5. If you want to 4,
yeah,
and you want a 3 to the 2 to the 1.
Well, it doesn't like that, but yeah. Oh, 1 + 1 = 2. You know that song?
No.
Oh, really? That's a good song.
I probably heard it, but then it's just
Run
not
the World is on there.
What?
Run the World is on that album. I didn't realise.
That's a good song.
Best Thing I Never Had. Great song.
Do you know what's a good Beyonce song that it's not on an album? No, I can't think of the fucking name. It was literally in my head a minute ago. Grown Woman.
So that was on. That's when she started going a bit off kilter, which I don't really like. I think that's on an album, not an album. It's on a soundtrack of a film or something.
It's yeah.
Because I don't know. I remember from adverts.
I can't get it on Spotify.
Is it? Are you sure? Oh no, because it's on a playlist, but it's not actually the song. I wonder what it's on.
I can't find it on an album.
It wasn't on an album. I feel like it was for a film or something. Or an advert.
But it's a great... No, I'll tell you what, it was made... It went viral. Remember, the French dancer who does heels?
Yeah. Yanis Marshall.
Yeah, Yanis Marshall. He auditioned for a show and they danced to Grown Woman. It's a brilliant song.
I think it's okay.
I think it's brilliant. I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want. I sound just like Beyonce.
Yeah, she does that growl.
I can do whatever I want. Greatest female singer.
Do you know what I'm going to see on Tuesday?
I think I know.
John got it for my birthday.
I told you about it initially, remember? On this podcast.
I'm pretty certain I heard it in the car.
No, because I told you about it and you're like, oh, I wonder if Jordan's getting me that for my birthday because he said to keep this date free.
So there's one person that I think if I could only hear them ever again, it'd be this person, which is Whitney Houston. And we're going to see the Whitney Houston hologram at Hammersmith Apollo on Tuesday. Now, it's got some really bad reviews. So you won't hear about this in 2 weeks' time, but I'll tell you about what happens, how good it was. It can't be that bad. Like, if anything, it'll be like a club night with just Whitney Houston and just listen and dancing to Whitney Houston.
I find, in my head, it's going to be so eerie. Like, she's going to be on the stage, but she'll look like a ghost. I mean,
because she'll be like translucent for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it did. They had it on this morning with Eamon and Ruth, and it did. She did. It did look like Whitney, but I don't know. It's just dark, and they've got live backing singers. I'm just like, I'm not feeling that vibe.
So I feel like they should make it a bit different because they can, and it's a hologram. I felt like you don't play Pokemon, obviously, but there's a new Pokemon game called Sword and Shield, and they have something called Dynamax.
Nerd.
Where we literally stayed in on a Friday night to play board games.
Not me, I'm cool as fuck.
Yeah. Okay, but they have this Dynamax thing where they come really large.
Yeah.
Right, they go, and I wanted to be like, I was like, if they're gonna do Whitney Houston hologram, she may as well be 30 feet tall.
She might, do you know what? She might as well be.
You know, imagine if she was like King Kong or like Godzilla. You know, she'd be like.
But 100%,
isn't it?
You can, so why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
And she should just like magically change outfits, fly.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
And then it wouldn't be so creepy because it is fucking creepy.
It is creepy. I think they should do that. I think they should at least make her bigger. So not that it's going to be sold out, but like, so that I was going to say so the people in the back can see her, but it's only going to be you and Jordan there.
It's a Tuesday as well.
I know. It's like for the 1 or 2 people there in the front row. Woo. I hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you and Jordan enjoy the empty room with Whitney and 2 backing singers.
This whole week's mad though. It's so weird. My mum booked me tickets for my birthday as well, so I got these both on the same day. Something on Monday, which is to go and see a musical called Dear Evan Hansen, and then this on a Tuesday.
John, when he drove me home the other night, played Dear Evan Hansen. I didn't realize it was by the same people who did The Greatest Showman.
I didn't realize either. I think I knew it, but kind of didn't know it. But the music is really good. I've listened to the soundtrack, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah,
really looking forward to it.
It's Monday.
Yeah.
So this is obviously recapping the week because this podcast comes like the week after. So
yeah, this will be like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. No. Last week.
No, it'll be like a week Thursday, which is literally like 2 weeks from 2 days ago. Or 3. This is tomorrow. I'm watching this tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then a week Thursday.
God, it's like Doctor Who, all this time travel. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
So you've got that Monday.
But Whitney Houston is like the
Tuesday.
artist I would see.
Yeah.
I think
That's
so.
quite good. I was trying to think if it was like somebody a bit older, that Aretha Franklin. Like I love her voice.
But I don't know. I don't
know
like
enough
the same
of her
affinity.
song.
Yeah.
Cher.
No, I don't get why people love Cher. What's that? Your little eye just going down.
Cher is really good.
She's only okay. Like Celine Dion's better than her for sure.
I don't know many Celine Dion songs. I don't know. I would probably say Beyonce or. I'm sure there's other ones I'm just not thinking. Like 100% not Madonna.
Oh, God,
100%
awful.
Not
Kylie Minogue. Ugh.
Not Britney Spears.
No. Although Ed did say Britney Spears is the one that he would choose. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Do you know who is the biggest Britney Spears fan?
Dave?
No.
Mark McCabe?
No.
Your mum?
No.
Drew?
No.
Trevor?
No.
Who?
Mickey Walsh.
Oh, God. Really?
100%.
Are you joking?
No, I wish I was.
He fancies her, that's why.
He said that was, he says when he was a teenager.
He wasn't a teenager. He was a lot older than she was when she came out. As in, she was a minor and he was... okay, just to put it out there.
How old do you think Mickey is?
He's, what, 42?
Close. 46.
Actually.
No, he's...
You said he's a year older than you.
He's 36, yeah. He's a school year older than me. He's 36. I'm 34.
Mad.
I know. He needs to see Same Person Jordan soon.
Innit?
Yeah. He used to say that when he was growing up, he had the Britney Spears poster on his wall, and he used to do push-ups in his room to Britney Spears' music.
I don't know how I feel about doing push-ups to the poster and the music.
I mean, how the other half live, I guess.
So I used to have this big tape player at home, and I used to come home every single day and play one tape. And it's still a shock to me and my mum both that she didn't know I was gay. I used to come home every single day and play Christina Aguilera, "Come On Over." Remember that song?
Come on over,
Come on over, baby. Every single day I would come home and put that tape on,
Yeah.
sing around and dance when I'm getting changed. And I'm like, bitch, how did you not know? I didn't know. I was like 13, 14 years old.
Sometimes you just don't want to know.
Me and two guys at school used to call ourselves the Sugar Babes.
Are they both gay?
One is closeted. Yeah, but one was gay. Yeah.
Do you know he's closeted, or are you just saying like he 100% has to be gay?
He 100% has to be gay anyway, because he was like so effeminate. But he's like, so in where I grew up, like,
I just say that effeminate doesn't make gay.
Listen, she a fairy, okay?
All right.
But I'll tell you why. I'll give you 2 reasons why. Where we grew up on the estate, you could either fall in with the crowd or not. We started hanging out with him when we were 13. Well, we knew him from primary school, from like days ago. Then he started asking us to go out and hang out with these other guys. My mum found out who these people were and just blocked me and my brother from going out with them. Rightfully so, but at the time I was like, I want friends. He started hanging out with them and basically started going around with all the like hood kids and stuff. And he got shot in the leg.
At 13 got shot.
No, he got shot like once I was.
I mean, not that
after I left school.
Not that matters.
No. After I left school, and then he started seeing this girl, and then I used to go and walk my dog, and I'd see him every now and again, and I'd be like, "You right, Danny?" He'd be like, "Yeah, you're right." Like he got really, really like, "Yeah, you're right, Matt. How's it going?" Like I was like, "Okay." Didn't sound like this before, but okay. And then his girlfriend was like, and he's sitting there, he's like, he likes boys, doesn't he? To me. And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, it does. I think he's bisexual. He likes boys, even though it's his girlfriend, and he's got a baby. She could see it.
Yeah.
This is like a while ago. I have not seen him for like 10 years. Yeah.
I was always told before I came out that by gay friends, be careful around women because they'll pick up on it before other guys do.
Who told you this?
One of my friends from Leeds.
They knew you were gay?
I hadn't come out yet, but obviously I had people that I knew you were gay and they knew I was gay. But I hadn't like told anyone. And I hadn't like told people I lived with, hadn't told people at uni, hadn't told any family or friends. Just these new friends I was making.
New friends?
And they said, be careful around women because they'll pick it up.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone picked up. I got much more feminine or effeminate once I'd come out, though, to be fair. Like, I think that because I'd never really known anyone gay, well, I came out and then joined the Steelers almost immediately. And there were different types of people then, whereas the people that I was surrounding myself with, or was at the time, were very, like, straight football kind of thing. So I don't think I had, like, a high level of, like, fabulousness. And then when I started to know people more, I started to come out of my shell a bit more in that respect.
Yeah, but you're also, like, and this is not, I'm not saying this, and I hope it doesn't come across in any way negative, well, it can't do, but you're not, you know, you have a balance of masculine and feminine. You balance it really well. And not saying that any is a good balance, but none of it's right or wrong. But like you say, I think the way you said it in my head sounded like you describe yourself as really feminine, but I don't think you're really feminine. I think you have, like me, we have feminine moments and masculine moments.
I like to say that I'm feminine because I don't like the idea of being particularly masculine, because I think people push this idea that everyone has to be masculine. But I do agree or accept the fact that I think I'm kind of fluid depending on the situation, and I can be quite feminine in a lot of situations, but then I can be quite masculine. But I think that's the whole point of it, is like, instead of being like you have to be fixed in a certain way. But I try, especially as I've gotten older, because there used to be a period, and we've said this, I think, joked about it before maybe, but you know when like someone was really hot or something, you'd be a bit like, a really hot guy, you'd be like, oh, you right, mate?
All right, lads.
Yeah, you know, and I try my best not to do that as much as possible, and I think as time has gone on, I feel like I can be more myself. I don't need to both put on any airs and graces for this fit guy to make them think I'm more masculine, but also I'm not as like hyper. I don't know. I'm just not like over the top OTT. I think in a lot of situations,
Yeah.
unnecessarily so. Like, hey girl, how are you doing? Like, we used to be a lot like that, innit? Like,
Yeah.
and just really like just over the top and just a
But
bit
then, like,
much.
I remember whenever you and I started hanging out more, my boss was always like, "Matt makes you more gay," and I was like, "I know."
Well, I had my friend that was like that. So the same person also helped my mum kind of accept. I think it was a big step in my mum accepting me. So I went to my friend's wedding
Yeah.
and I brought Ollie along.
Yeah.
And he always, just around him, I was always just a bit more, like, just a bit extra, just a bit more,
Yeah.
just a bit more comfortable, just a bit more myself. And he was very much that kind of person. I feel like you've got that person that helps you bring it out, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Funny, I was, were saying, I know you joke about, I would always, you say you'd say you're femme. I'd say I'm mask. And the reason being, I gain, like you, fluid. Like, I have femme moments and mask moments. But I also think there's a massive stereotype that gay people are always femme, and it's not it's not a stereotype I feel comfortable with. So I don't want people to think, not that I put on any sort of pretense about it, but I just put on that, not all gay people are femme.
Mm.
I am sometimes. Sometimes I'm not.
More times than you think.
I think I am. I've noticed I do this with my wrist a lot more. Like put
And
up.
your walk, your just general walk.
I do have a. It's more of a mince. You know.
Do you know who does have a mince?
Who?
Adam Cox. Oh my god,
Of course he
she got a
does.
little walk. Honestly,
Yeah.
we used to take the piss out of her all the time.
It's probably I got. I was going to say something that's
Good.
get told off. Yeah. Do you know what? Let people be who they want to be.
I agree. I don't think, and I guess because I'm part of like a marginalized group in a number of different ways, but I'll just never understand people that don't want people to be themselves when it doesn't affect them. And we've spoken about Dwayne Wade before, and on Instagram, I just want to show you actually, just as we took a little break earlier on today, we've spoken about Dwayne Wade's child who has recently come out as trans and wants to be called Zaya. But she was on her very first red carpet, and he's posted on his Instagram and introduced Zaya Wade. Look at that.
Not cute.
I just think
green jacket. Ew.
You don't like it.
No.
Oh my god, I think that outfit's beautiful.
I don't like the green.
But it was Zaya's very first red carpet, and he said we couldn't have been proud of how she handled the questions that were asked of her. She's emerged as one of the young faces and voices for the LGBTQ plus community.
That's amazing.
I just think it's beautiful. Imagine your family being so supportive of you.
Oh, and look, they're all matching. He's wearing the dad's wearing the pink
Fuchsia kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, and the mom's wearing the green. That's cute. I love Gabrielle Union. Only because of Bring It On.
I mean, I feel like she's done loads of things after that, but no one can name them.
Yeah.
I just love this whole family. I just love Dwayne Wade.
Well, you historically love him.
Honestly. It's just incredible. Like, there's very few people that I would just lose my shit over. But if I saw or could even meet Dwayne Wade, I think I would break down in tears.
Yeah.
Especially after all of this.
Yeah. Well,
before I was more in awe, but now I'm just like so. And I don't know how you can feel a sense of pride for someone you don't know in that respect.
Yeah.
But I feel like this deep sense of pride for someone who's just learning and trying to understand and then supporting their child.
That's the thing. Like that's the thing with celebrities, though. Like they don't like linking back to last week's episode with Joe Marler. Like they don't understand the influence they have on people. Like, I mean, they might do. They might, but this one person has such a big impact, and you don't never met him in your life, but you are in awe of him.
Honestly,
yeah,
it's crazy.
I get like that with Matt Fraser. Like, even though
Matt Fraser,
the guy, do you remember at the CrossFit thing a couple of weeks ago?
That's just because he's hot. I don't believe a word you say.
He's just the best male athlete in the world. He is. He's number like he is the best 3-4 years in a row. Fact.
And he's got abs for days.
It comes with the sport. Don't judge me. Judge Judy. Judge Judy. Did you ever watch Judge Judy?
Not really.
Oh, show cancelled.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't imagine people watch it these days.
Take a seat.
It's RuPaul's favourite show.
Yeah, Judge Judy cancelled because her and CBS, the network, had a falling out. So she is starting a new show called Judy Justice, and it's supposedly going to be on Netflix.
She'll get good following from the gays because of RuPaul.
She get a good following because the show is 20 minutes of max drama.
It's something I would obviously love.
I think you'd love it.
But it's too much close to like, what's his name?
Jerry Springer.
No, but like the English one.
Oh, the one that doesn't go anymore.
What's his name?
Jeremy Kyle.
Jeremy Kyle. There's too much Jeremy Kyle.
Well, no, because Jerry Springer and Jeremy Kyle are similar. Judge Judy is real law, like real court cases.
Okay,
of a
real.
judge.
I mean, she is a judge.
She's a judge, and do you know who her husband is?
No.
Do you ever see the videos that go viral where, like, I think it's her husband, like the people come in and they can't pay their fines, and the wee old man judge sits and he chats to them, and he's at the end of it dismisses their fines because like they're like, I've not eaten in 3 days.
On TV?
They go, like, the videos go viral on social.
No.
I'm like, I enjoy he comes in, this wee old man judge, he'll sit there and he'll like chat to the people, and obviously like there are people that are down in their luck and whatever, like they're there for like parking tickets, and they're like, oh, you know, I can, and he's just like, it's fine.
It always ends with him.
He usually passes it. Not all the time. The ones that go viral is the ones that pass it. But they're married, and I'm like, oh. So yeah, Justice Judy. Netflix. I like it. I'll be watching. Not that I've watched Judge Judy in years, but it's always on daytime, and I don't watch it during the day. I have a job.
Now you have.
Let's jump into issues.
Okay. Well, how do we have that more to talk about in this intro?
I don't know.
How is that even possible? I want to talk about tattoos.
I love tattoos.
You don't have any though. You love member tattoos, that's for sure. You get blinded by them.
They are a good tattoo on a man.
Even a bad one.
Even
a tattoo on a good man is what you're saying, and then a bad tattoo on a bad man. Whatever is for you.
Tattoo. I don't see past it.
Yeah, I know.
That's not to say if there's people out there who don't have tattoos and think I want to, I'll happily sleep with somebody. I'm not saying you only like tattoos. Some people, there are people there. I feel like, oh, a guy's got a sleeve. They're just like, boom. Yeah, I mean that is me.
If they weren't like overweight though as well. If they were overweight and had a sleeve, you'd pay no interest.
Probably not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The article is in the BBC and it says, the more I have, the more confident I feel. Do you know who Post Malone is?
Obvious.
Well, I didn't know who the Post Malone was for ages, but then I did. I mean, this is years ago, but he was coming out. But he's got loads of tattoos, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he says they're coming from a place of insecurity.
He's got some on his face, hasn't he?
He does. He's got some ones there. So he's got one on his face that says "Stay away." He's got another one that says "Always tired." Just there, always tired. Stay away. Then he's got the
crucifix.
No.
Barbed wire.
Barbed wire. A little sword. He says, where I don't like how I look, I'm going to put something cool in there. I can look at myself and say, you look cool, kid, and have a modicum of self-confidence when it comes to my appearance. And that's what a whole bunch of people in this article basically been saying. Like, they get tattoos because they want to sort of, people focus on the artwork and the tattoos instead of them, the person themselves. You know, like if they've got small arms. There was a woman in this post who was in a bike accident and was hit by a bus while she was on a bike while traveling. And she had a scar down her arm, and so she got a tattoo to cover it. And then it made her feel more confident because before that she wouldn't wear like long sleeve things. She felt quite self-conscious about the scar.
Oh.
So it really helped.
Would you ever have a tattoo? You don't have a tattoo.
I have one tattoo.
Where's your tattoo at?
On my foot.
What is it?
Gay stars.
Gay stars?
Yeah.
What's gay stars?
I don't know, the stars that my brother calls gay. Innit?
Wow.
That's rude, isn't it?
Rude.
But I got a tattoo on my foot. I think I was 25, so 3 months ago. Hilarious. Yeah, a few years ago, he came with me to the tattoo place, and I went to get a tattoo, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to get because it didn't need to be necessarily meaningful. But I'd been thinking about it for a few years,
Mm,
and I wanted to get it on my foot just in case I didn't like it. So I thought if I got it on my foot, people won't see it that often.
mm.
Um, and when I was getting it done, the guy said it was going to take like 40 minutes. It ended up taking an hour and 20 minutes. And it was so painful, I thought I was going to have to give up. I was like, Chris, hold my hand. Hold it. I was squeezing it. And he was like, let go of my hand. And I'm like, fucking hold my hand. Like, it was so painful. It was awful. Once I got it done, I really, really liked it. And then immediately afterwards, I wanted to get another one, like straight away.
Wow. People say it's addictive.
Like, you could, within like 2 weeks, I could have gotten another tattoo.
Is it the sensation of you feel the pain?
No, it's definitely not the pain. No, it's more like looking at it down, being like, "Oh, I'm so happy with this.
Okay.
I really like it. I want another one of these. It looks really good, even though mine's like really basic."
Well,
Yeah.
what other tattoos would you get if you?
Well, that's the reason why I haven't got another one before, because I would consider it quite heavily. Like, I wouldn't get. I don't like the idea of big, gaudy tattoos. So if I did get a tattoo, I want them like to accentuate or accent different areas of my body.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm worried about like my body changes a lot in different places. So I quite like my arms. Like I think they're quite a nice size.
Mm.
So I'd consider getting one on like my bicep or like my tricep or something.
Yeah.
But then I might like lose my arms or something. Do you know what I mean? Or something might
Like
happen.
they fall off.
Yeah, they might just fall off completely. Well, the muscles might go, or the shape will go. You know, like in a few years' time or something, and then.
But they might not.
Well, I don't know. I'm just a bit like. Plus, I don't want a bicep tattoo. I always thought about getting one like here, just on the side of my hand.
Yeah.
Just a little cute little show call type thing here.
Yeah.
That'd be quite cute. But I don't know what I want, so.
No.
Or here. I always thought it'd be nice to get one here, just above the elbow on my tricep. I'm saying here, but no one can see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on my tricep, but below the like, main muscle. When you don't know, but on your tricep, when you've got muscles, it's just underneath. Just feel there, like you feel the muscle there.
I don't want to touch you.
You know why?
Because you are coronavirus.
This week, I'll just say this now,
You just touched my hand.
just to bounce a little bit. I say bounce, boast. I hit another few personal bests at the gym. So I did bench press, 107.5 kilos bench press. I thought that was really good.
All right.
And then the deadlift was 177.5. Yeah.
All right.
But you see that muscle there?
No.
Anyway, I do have tattoos. It's quite interesting though, because I feel like I wouldn't get tattoos to cover up like my scars and stuff, because I guess I've come to terms with them. And in this article, it talks about like a doctor that says tattoos can be good to help elevate your mood and your self-esteem. Because I didn't realize that people would get them. Now it kind of makes sense to me that people would get them. There's some people that you wouldn't expect to have like a full arm of tattoos and stuff, isn't it? Because they might be quite like reserved or quite quiet in some respects. But
Yeah.
it's almost like a distractor from. They're telling you what they want you to look at instead of you being able to look at someone in how you want to see them in a way.
Mm.
So if they've got like pieces of art across their body, then they're focusing the attention on the things that they like about those, which kind of makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. I was sat on a train once with a group of people, and we were talking about tattoos, and they made the comment that they viewed tattoos as a lower class thing.
Who are these people?
I won't say names. I'll tell you offline. And they made the comment. There was 6 or 8 of us sat around the table, and they said, does anyone here have a tattoo? And we all said no. And they said, point proven. I was like, wow, you're a dick. Isn't that bad?
I mean, I'm thinking about it, I guess, because I feel like I think he's a dick, but I feel like there are certain levels of class.
I mean,
not levels of class. I don't know how to say. I feel like different demographics would fall within those that have more tattoos and less, I guess.
well, no, yes, but also I'd say no. I don't think people's reasons to get tattooed go from spiritual to personal to whatever, and those sort of they don't come with class. Those sort of beliefs. I guess the action of
Doing it, I mean.
yeah, maybe. But I wouldn't look at somebody with a tattoo and think, "Oh, you must be a lower class."
Do you know what's bad though?
What?
If you saw like a woman with a tattoo.
On her neck.
My brother's very first tattoo was on his neck.
That's hot.
I was like, come on, your first one? You do
Oh.
need to have a practice one, don't you? My other brother's one was on his wrist, like on his forearm.
Lovely.
You think my brothers are fit though? I swear, you say that. I don't know if you say
Brothers?
Yeah.
One brother.
I've got 2 brothers. 3 brothers. I mean, I'm not talking about my twin brother, obviously.
Obviously not.
He's too brown for you. But
more because he looks exactly like you.
I'm gorgeous. Gorgeous. Well, you said you wanted to get a tattoo, but you haven't got one.
Yeah, I just don't know what I want on my body permanently enough. Do you know what I mean? Once I figure that out, I'll get a tattoo.
I'm still open to getting a tattoo now. I like another one, I think for sure.
No, 100%. I want to give myself I want to do it by. I'm turning 35 this summer. I want to have a tattoo by my 35th year.
Did we say we'll get the Honest to Pod one?
Yeah, well, you said you get it on your face, like below your eye.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you said you get like the little pea pods coming from down below your eye, beside your nose, and going because it's a curve, and you wanted to go under your eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you'll get yours where then? On the sole of your foot.
Yeah, tiny one, just down there. Yeah.
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 Okay, deal.
Nice.
But I told you, my skin color. With my skin color, I can't get colored ones.
Oh.
I can only get black and red one. Black and red. That's it.
Red.
Yeah.
Why?
Apparently, that's what shows up on brown skin.
This might be stupid. Can you get white tattoos?
Can I?
Yeah.
I think it was like not a white one, but like on on the black they put white lines in it and stuff. So
Yeah.
you have to do the black and put the white on the black.
Guess you wouldn't want like.
If say if I was really dark,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to get white because it'd still be underneath your skin and it wouldn't go through the skin.
Right.
It's through layers of skin.
Right.
Yeah.
In my head, I was thinking, you know how.
Tipex.
I'll just draw a wee Chinese symbol. Just draw a wee Chinese
symbol. How dare that's so rude.
What Tipex?
You just said like white tattoos like Tipex on someone's arm.
I had a question, but I forget it now. I can't remember.
I would like to get a tattoo that means something for sure, but I don't know what. Again, I don't know what that would be.
You can get my face. I don't mind.
Hold
on. Corona.
Sorry. I could get your face.
Cross your back.
I don't think it'd fit. What we could get is some really good like sweat signs. Oh, sorry.
I'm sat in a closed room and you're sneezing everywhere.
I know.
I don't see any antibacterial gel around here.
They were sold out in the shops. I went to get cough syrup and it was gone.
Do you know what gets me frustrated by this whole corona thing? It's like, why are people acting like washing your hands is this new thing? Are you going to sneeze again? Are you going to sneeze again?
No.
Why are people acting like washing the hands is this new thing? Like, everybody's like, oh, you have to wash your hands like this 20 seconds. I'm like, what have you been doing?
I mean, you've seen people like in the men's toilets just leave. Which I think is so bizarre. Out of the cubicle as well. Like from the not that they're both as bad or whatever. But.
Well, the thing is, when they're in the cubicle, you don't know what they're doing. Like sometimes I go into the cubicle, I just blow my nose. You know.
You lock the door to blow your nose.
So I don't want somebody to walk in.
I'm so sorry.
You should be.
Oh my god.
If I'm sick now.
You get sick pay.
I get sick pay. It's true. People should wash their hands anyway. Like, could you? We're recording. This is really unprofessional.
What am I supposed to do? I can't stop it. Pause it then. What am I supposed to do?
Are you finished?
No. There's normally coming 5. Oh. No, I'm done.
They come in 5.
They do.
That's so strange.
What?
That they come in 5.
Do we know how to sneeze and fit?
Yeah, but they don't always. They don't come in a set number. Sometimes. Oh. Case in point.
No, I'm not.
All right.
Oh God. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
You better?
I don't know now. I feel like I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. Anyway, Corona, we're having this the day we're recording this, like I said, it's pre-recorded. Feeling really uncomfortable right now, and Italy is on lockdown. I don't know in 2 weeks if UK will be on lockdown.
I know, because we're supposed to go on holiday. I was supposed to go on holiday in a week and a half.
Yeah, where are you going?
Skiing.
Yeah, I'm going back to Ireland.
But in those places, it's not been like confirmed, is it?
There's cases in Ireland. There's cases in where are you going?
Austria. I feel like the cold, it should be fine.
Yeah.
Do viruses survive in snowy weather?
I think
I have no idea.
no, but I think I do know. That's why you. I don't know. I don't know. Imagine they don't, but they could do.
I wouldn't mind if we self-quarantining for 2 weeks, though. I would just play the Switch for 2 weeks, read a book,
Yeah,
get a tattoo.
you couldn't because you couldn't.
I saw it was like an old Maori sort of like tribal tattoo place, where they did it like the traditional way, where they would literally get like they would have to mallet it in like that, like it would be like 2 rocks that were both triangle shaped on someone's body, and they were like to tattoo, and apparently it takes hours, and it's the most painful thing in the world. Have you ever seen that before?
No, not for me.
I wouldn't do it that way, but people still do that out of tradition in certain like certain islands and stuff.
God, tattoos are just so hot.
I think they are really sexy. They can change it like a 4 to a 7.
Yeah,
easily.
Just have to put a bag on the head.
Well, for you, like if they just had a beard, that would turn that 4 into a 12.
Honestly, beard and
tattoos, they could be the most ugly person, and then you'd be like,
if they've got wide set shoulders. I was thinking because wide set shoulders, beardy.
You know the problem with like the gay world though, and there's a few people like that. Look, so you just fall into these like stereotypical like ideals of what they think hot people should be, which is like a beard, bald head, muscles, and like tattoos.
Yes and no. I think people can like what they like. How often do I
You're
get
conditions to like what you like?
Yeah, but how often do I get with somebody who's bald, muscly, bearded? Like it's not.
I don't know. You don't tell me everything.
I know I don't, but like I don't. I also find other people attractive. It's like I have a favorite dessert, which is pavlova.
That's not your favorite?
Well, I'm limited.
I know. I was
I'm
gonna say
limited.
all the desserts.
Yeah, I'm limited. You know, people have a favorite dessert, but you don't order it every single time, do you?
Did you tell them about your dessert that you made? Oh, we did. Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, in the last one because we can't tell anyone.
Oh yeah, chocolate lime. Yeah, it's good. It looks good, doesn't it?
It does it really nice.
Those sugar caramelized lemon almonds are delicious.
I don't like almonds.
Don't eat them.
There's lemon almonds.
Yes, caramelized lemon almonds.
What the fuck is a lemon almond?
It's the way I've made the caramel. It's lemon caramel.
Can you make lemon caramel?
Of course I can. I'm skilled. Wait till you taste them.
I'm really excited.
Oh, they're so good. That bitter, sweet. Oh, the crunch.
We should get ready for dinner.
We should. Yeah. What was the other thing you want to talk about?
No, we won't.
No. Okay. Guys, listen. If you've signed up to be a Patreon in the last week, we're sorry because we're pre-recording this that we didn't get give you a shout out.
We'll read that list of 10 names next week.
Our next episode will literally be the 100 people that sign up to Patreon. But do you know what? If you're feeling in a good mood, why don't you just go over and leave us a little review or subscribe, tell your friends, but pretty much have a great time. Thanks for listening. Old and new listeners, thanks very much.
Have a lovely 2 weeks, Ashley.
Yeah, I don't know. I know when I'm seeing you next, but I can't remember when. I don't know when that will fit into what time frame the podcast is on.
Bye.
Need to get the Doctor Who in here.
I know, you like it.
Yeah, I know.
Minority Report. That's a good film.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
That's a good film. Are we playing games or watching a film later on?
Games.
I love games.
Catan.
All right.
We're playing Settlers of Catan.
Settlers of Catan, guys. I mean, that says it all, really.
I can't wait to join a game board society.
I think
A board game board. A board game society.
I would love that too.
We're not joining together.
I can't wait to join with you.
God, honestly, I see you literally 4 days a week.
You see me usually once or twice a week.
I'll tell you about some good board game societies that you can go to in South London.
I'm not going to go by myself.
Well, then don't go to them.
I'll come with a few to yours. You're the worst friend in the world, you know that.
I need to have my space.
You have your space.
I wasn't gonna. I need to go there, make my new friends. They can teach me new games.
Why do you need new friends with some of your current ones that you don't ever see?
I see them all the time. Listen, guys, we need to go. This is getting serious.
We're going to turn this off because we're about to have the biggest fight. How dare you? Let's take this outside.
I'm really hot, actually. Finally.
I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. I really am.
Imagine. Imagine. Do you know what? Just saying that before we go, though. Because I don't watch the UFC. But there was like this fight, which would have been 2 weeks ago, that has been dubbed as like the greatest women's UFC fight of all time.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God. Let me show you this woman's face before you go.
The other fight that happened a couple of weeks ago was the Tyson Fury one.
That wasn't UFC though.
Oh.
Look at her face.
She looks... What?
Are you joking? Oh my God. Look at the difference. That's her normal face.
Oh, but you see the before and after. Jesus.
You see her face after the fight?
She looks like... Do you know what she looks like? Did you ever see that You ever see that Will Smith film?
He's in many films.
Did you ever see that one?
The Pursuit of Happiness.
I Am Legend?
Yeah.
Is that the film?
That's where he's by himself with a dog.
Yeah. She looks like one of the creatures in that.
I don't remember what they look like.
Like that.
Isn't that mad though? Look.
Yeah.
Look at that.
How could you do that to yourself?
Her face is now triangular.
It's so swollen. Look at that. Oof.
Joanna Judge, horrific.
How do you pronounce that?
I have no idea. Jedsurjek. Look at her face. Yeah. And she lost.
All right, guys. Have a lovely week. Thanks for listening. Bye
Have a lovely week.
bye.